So you're the rookie that's going to shock the world, huh?
Sure as heck gonna try.
Good. I'm glad you're here. Just remember, it's all out there for you. Work hard, listen, watch how we do. And you got the chance to be something special. Now let's see what you got.
Man, I got more than anybody on this team. Anybody.
Are you for real?
Do I look serious? Y'all can come see for yourselves. It's whatever. Bring me. Don't be scared. Yeah, I'm in the building now. That's what I thought.
It's the Pelicans at home for a little interconference action in New Orleans. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. And with me today, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. A look at Philadelphia. This has been a tough stretch of games for them, fellas, losing their last 4.
Well, Kevin, I tell you, this stretch of the schedule for this team has really been difficult. I mean,
Get up. You're going in.
Here we go.
The 76ers trailed by 5.
You know, the Sixers have really undergone a complete reversal in recent years from a team with a very old-school, traditional front office to a team that's now focused on the science and analytics of winning basketball. And quite honestly, guys, we're seeing analytics side of things.
And for the Sixers, their new stat-driven decision-making permeates the organization from ownership, Steve, to the front office, all the way down to the coaching staff.
Well, it's where the league seems to be going, Kevin. You know, teams are trying to think further ahead and see opportunities for strategic advantages. But look, it's still a balance. You've got to have chemistry and coaching, and those numbers will come in play, but they can't be the be-all, end-all.
Well, Steve, a big moment here. We get a glimpse coming off the bench of the first official NBA appearance from Gibson. Well, Clark, here's a guy with quite the story. Didn't get picked on draft day. Couldn't find a team until this point in the season.
Well, Kevin, you know because of that, he's going to be playing motivated. Often events like that will give a player an added edge, and I don't think there's anybody in the building more motivated than he is.
The 76ers trail by 3. It's Thompson off the drive.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Gibson against Thompson. Now here's Gibson. Not a lot of room. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. Oh, and what a feeling it's got to be as we get to see the very first NBA bucket from Gibson.
Well, it has to feel reassuring to him right now. Long journey for him to make it to the NBA, and now here he is on the board.
I think it'll be the first of what hopefully will be a lot of scoring in a very bright NBA career, Steve.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hutchins is checked in. Ruthie comes in for Davis. Anderson, he's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday.
They've done a terrific job rebounding here so far, allowing no second chance points.
And the shot is good. Here's Kanan. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And what stood out to me in particular was his gorgeous playmaking out there. He was finding his teammates in great positions to score. I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play. Hollis Thompson is a slender 6'8" swing man out of Georgetown, and You know, with his quickness and athleticism, I think he's got the ability to defend 2s and 3s and maybe, in time, point guard.
And the call will go against Boomer. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And Hollis Thompson with good leaping ability, a nice finisher, Steve, in transition.
Yeah, you know, in the half court, more comfortable moving off the ball for jump shots. But as he develops his ball handling, I think he has a chance to really take advantage of his length and athleticism.
Shoots a 3. Here's Ajinça, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Ajinça's got his first bucket in this one. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, you want to talk about a team that just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. That was a really ugly game for them.
Yeah, you know what? I wonder about the game plan, but really, it was more about a lack of execution than anything else.
They get it back, and now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, from the look on his face, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, it sure looks that way. He's going to come out of the game right now and get that thing checked out.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Cole. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
And the call will go against Boomer. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And
Make your threes.
making some changes here. Pelicans leading by 5. Okay, time now for an injury report.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. He'll have to sit the rest of the way in this one, and it's unclear how much longer after that.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
Well, knowing him, Kevin, I'll bet he can put it behind him as quickly as possible.
Let's hope so, Steve. I know everybody's looking forward to seeing him back out there.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, Isaiah Cannon is out there with Tony Wroten. Then it's Robert Covington, and then there's Henry Sims. And it's Robinson in at the 4 spot. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
20 seconds of the shot. This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
And the call will go against.
No more fouls.
Aaron Gordon. And the first half ends in a close one.
That's the end of the first half.
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball.
And now the start of the second half. Here's Evans. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. Backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Davis and Asik patrol the paint. And it's Evans in at the small forward spot. Gordon for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
Boomer, he's checked in for Gordon. Tony Wroten, he's checked in for Philadelphia. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Davis. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all. Guys, they've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
Move your feet on defense. No more fouls.
So for the Pelicans, Hutchins is checked in, and Withey's subbed in for Anthony Davis. Philadelphia also making some changes. Sims is checked in, and it's Isaiah Cannon in for Robert Covington. And Anderson has it in the corner. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
A temporary lapse. It does happen.
New Orleans making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Cannon kicks to Roten, and he slams it one-handed. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move, and 2 big points, too.
And, you know, a chance here to see where the Pelicans sit in the NBA statistically. First in shooting percentage, 5th in scoring, and they're in the top 10 in rebounding. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. Evans outside. Evans off the pick from Gibson. That's tipped.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle. A nice play to get a hit.
Pick it up out there.
I could use some help.
It's a steal.
Drew Holiday. So it's...
The bad news is you play like a 50-year-old rec league bum, and we lost the game. You're supposed to ask me what's the good news is?
What's the good news?
Good news is I don't think it's possible for you to play any worse.
Is this supposed to be making me feel better?
Nah, man. Supposed to make you understand that it ain't just you. We all got work to do if we're going to do something special this year. So put this one behind you, learn from it, and move on, all right?
Well, maybe if I got the ball in my spots where I could do something with it, we would have won the game and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
In this league, you never get too high or too low, and you might survive. Turn on your teammates. Man, you'll be gone before you know it.